Hi friends! Today I was going to tell you about pom-pom play, and as most of you know, you've seen these activities in our classrooms, so we just wanted to be able to show you something you could do at home. So these are some pom-poms I have at home. There's also some cotton balls stuck in here. You could use those just as easily as this kind of pom-pom, or maybe some sparkly things. Basically, you just kind of want something that's a ball shape that you can put in and out of things. So we've seen these in our classroom before. Usually they look more like this. We take an empty milk carton and we cut a little flap out of it. Here's one that doesn't have the covering, and then the kids can have fun putting things in. Sometimes we get this to close, then they can shove all sorts of things in there, and then they get to open it and let them all fall out. So you've seen some of that in our classroom with these. So that's your empty milk carton, can take care of that. Another thing you can do with pom-poms, and this you can stretch to match your child. There's no big criteria on color matching or anything. This is just an empty egg carton, and then I colored in the bottom with different colors. For a younger child, it can be as simple as putting some pom-poms into the carton, closing it up and tipping it all out again. As we know, dump and fill, dump and fill. For the older children, they might like to match the colors. So green going in the green spot, blue in the blue spot, and so on and so forth. Again, you can use your crayons, markers, whatever you have at home, color the bottom, and there you go. Another little activity you can do with your pom-pom. As you know, we also use pom-poms with our kitchen equipment, and we use it as a loose part for food. So you could get out their little dishes or spoons or whatever else, and they can put them in dishes, and it can be soup, it can be cakes, it can be whatever takes their imagination. Something else we do with pom-poms, we get one of these kind of basket. It could be any kind of basket that has some little holes in them. And really what you're looking for is you thread. So I took some yarn I had upstairs and I threaded it around in here. And then the kids can poke the pom-poms through the holes. And there's some really good stuff going on here where they can reach in, grab it out, and poke that. So that's a fun one to do with your kids too, with this. And coming up to a season where you may have some of these about your house, as a totally separate activity, you can fill these with some little pom-poms, hide them around your house. Kids can find them, open them up, and they got their pom-poms. Or maybe you just have them in a container and you have pom-poms in there, and they can practice filling them and trying to close them and open them. Lots of opening and closing and hiding pom-poms you can do with your eggs coming up to Easter. Another thing we have here, wipes, lovely wipes. When you have an empty one of these containers, leave it empty, and then your child can, again, dump and fill. They can fill it all up with pom-poms or whatever else you have around the house, and close it. They can open it, empty it all out again. So that's all the fun you can have with pom-poms. And one last thing, because I did the egg container, there's another egg container activity you can do where if you turn the egg container upside down, and then you could color each of the tops, and then you can take one of these lolly sticks for ice lollies or whatever, or they don't have to be colored. It happens that the ones I have in my house are colored. And then the kids, I've put a little slit on each of the tops of this, and the kids can slide it in. Again, based on the age of the child, you can do color matching, or it can just be the hand-eye coordination of putting a stick into a slit. And there you go. So that is our play with pom-poms. Have fun. Bye.